Hello and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2005. I'm Tiffany Appel, this semester's student body president, and I'd like to invite you to please rise and do the Pledge of Allegiance with me. Please place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. The class you see before you came into the high school as very young, unempowered freshmen who wanted to do well, but weren't quite sure how. Today, everyone here has been empowered. Everyone here has found his or her passion. Everyone here is involved. We are a class of 500 plus graduates who have learned how to positively impact our surroundings. Our involvement would not have been possible without the matrix of support from our administrators, staff, and parents. And on behalf of my classmates, I thank you, the educational partners assembled here today, for enabling us students to try new things, to experiment, to reach out, and to grow. We now enter a world that is calling for the passionate, involved, and accomplished students that Beverly Hills High School has made us. And it is with great pleasure that I invite you to celebrate with each one of us as we proudly march across the stage to leave a world of adolescent memories and enter one of future successes. Thank you.
Good morning, Superintendent Hubbard, Dr. Stepanowski, fellow board members, distinguished faculty, ladies and gentlemen, and the class of 2005. It is my honor as president of the Board of Education to welcome you to this morning's commencement exercises. I had the good fortune and privilege of speaking at the Beverly Vista graduating class yesterday because my youngest child, Leia, was graduating. Today, I am pleased to relinquish the President's honor of speaking at the high school graduation to Myra Demeter, because it is her good fortune to have her son, Guy, graduating from the high school today. The class of 2005 is a wonderful group of students of whom we are all very, very proud, and I wish them all the best the world has to offer. Thank you.
When I first saw the theme for our graduation, At Last, I felt as though I were filling out a Mad Lib. At last what? Do I fill in the blank with an adjective? A silly noun? I was never very good with Mad Libs. What fits in this gigantic blank, this intimidating, empty space that we have all confronted? I knew I could not do this alone, and so I turned to my good friend, Google.com, for some insight. After fighting past an army of pop-ups and advertisements, my search finally ended in 847 billion results. This was obviously going to take a very long time. So I grabbed some cheese puffs and some Kool-Aid, and I started my research. The first link I clicked on led me to the love song, At Last, by Miss Etta James. Romantic lyrics indeed, but I didn't think them very appropriate for the occasion. Seeing as prom was in May, these lyrics were about 3 weeks overdue. The second link led me to a website for the movie, The Last Samurai. Interesting, but again, probably not appropriate for the occasion. Seen as Japan industrialized in the 1700s, this link was about 3 centuries past its time. Now, many billion links and way too many cheese puffs later, I came to something very intriguing. The link read, "The very last page of the internet." I hesitated, and in a burst of courage, I highlighted the link and clicked with my mouse. To my surprise, I was not attacked by any pop-ups. I was not led to any advertisements. I did not have to click on any more links. I was confronted with a perfectly white screen, and in the center of the screen, it read, "Attention, you have reached the very last page of the internet. We hope that you've enjoyed your browsing. Now turn off your computer and go outside and play." I was terrified. I was terrified not only because I had never before turned off my computer, but because how could the internet have a last page? A very last page. How could the internet have such a definitive end? Does Bill Gates know about this? Does Al Gore know about this? I was terrified. Now my fear only increased as I thought, if something so infinite as the internet can have such a definitive end, then what does that mean for high school? After I leave this podium, is high school really going to be over? It can't be. For 4 years, many of us have been anticipating this day, waiting for it finally to be over. We have spent 4 years biding time, collecting piles and piles of assignments, forms, and burdens, waiting to be thrown out. Now that the day has come at last, many of us are not ready to let go. The other day, when I went to throw out my pile, I found myself returning with everything still in hand. I could not throw out the flyer for the musical. I could not throw out the notes that I passed to friends in health class. I could not throw out my $800 fine to the book room. I could not even throw out the June 20th edition of Highlights, June 20th, 2001. I could not throw out and put an end to all of these things which have become a part of me. At last, the end has come, but at last, I am not ready for it. But then, thankfully, I remembered a very important high school lesson. Contrary to popular belief, you cannot trust everything that you read on the internet. Brad Pitt and Angelina are not having an affair, and there is no end to the internet. And there is no end to all of the memories, all of the shared experiences, and all of the friendships of the past 4 years. At last, we are graduating, but this is not the end. It is the beginning. We will go out into the real world and apply what we have learned here. We will go out into the real world, and these 4 years will always be a part of us. Today does not mark the very last page, but instead the very first page. I hope you all have enjoyed your time here. Now we get our diplomas and go outside and play. At last, I understand.
Spark that lights the fire of our imagination.
And since the dawn of man, the strength of just I can has brought together people of all nations.
There's nothing ordinary in the living of each day. There's a special part every one of us can play. Feel the flame forever burn, teaching lessons we must learn to bring us closer to the power of the dream. As the world gives us its best to stand apart from all the rest, it is the power of the dream that brings us here.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
Your mind will take you far, the rest is just pure heart. You'll find your fate is all your own creation. Every boy and girl, as they come into this world, they bring the gift of hope and inspiration. Lessons we must learn to bring us closer to the power of the dream. The world unites in hope and peace. Pray that it will always be. It is the power of the dream that brings us here.
I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream.
There's so much strength in all of us, every woman, child, and man. It's the moment that you think you can't, you'll discover that you can.
Feel the flame forever burn, teaching lessons we must learn to bring us closer to the power of the dream. Unites in hope and peace. Pray that it will always be. It is the power of the dream that brings us here.
My four little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
Feel the flames forever burn, teaching lessons we must learn to bring us closer to the power of the dream. The world unites in hope and peace, pray that it will always be. It is the power of the dream that brings us power of the dream. Faith in things unseen, courage to embrace your fear. No matter where you are, reach for your own star to realize the power of the dream. To realize the power of the dream.
I have a dream today.
Ever since we entered Beverly Hills High School as freshmen, we have always looked up to the seniors, wondering when our time would ever come to cross the front lawn. But at last, this day has come, and it is now our turns to walk across this lawn with pride. But with every ending, there are goodbyes to be said. So goodbye, Mr. or Miss Anonymous Fire Alarm Puller. You have effectively taught us how to be indifferent to life-saving devices. Goodbye, never-ending staircases. You have all provided us with fantastic cardio workouts every morning. Goodbye, pigeons who called our hallways home, and especially goodbye, SATs and APs. But as we sit here together on this, our final day as seniors, what we did over the weekend and whose prom dress was what color will be distant memories. From now on, we begin to shape ourselves, our lives, and our very futures. We share the same sadness of leaving this place we have called home for years. Because once this graduation is over, we are no longer Beverly Hills High School seniors, but alumni, class of '05. Although this moment is bittersweet, we are looking forward to what the future may hold. It's scary to imagine that in a few short months, many of us will be surrounded by unfamiliar faces, get lost on the first day of college, eat cafeteria food every day, be at the bottom of the class hierarchy chain once again, and not have anyone there to guide us and hold our hands through the next 4 years of our lives. But it's at times like these that make us realize, at last, that the end is only the beginning, and that this graduation signals the end of dependence and the beginning of independence. We wouldn't be here today if it were not for the very people that we most often seem to overlook, our families. Moms and dads, us kids may not say this much, but we truly love and appreciate all that you have sacrificed so that we may be well prepared for all that is to come. Friends, those people who are there for you even when you're ready to throw in the towel. And teachers, counselors, and staff. We may not have been the most compliant individuals, yet your unconditional dedication and support have inspired us to pursue our dreams. It's because of all of you that we can now let go of all your hands to overcome our doubts, our fears, and our insecurities. To face this new chapter of our lives with unwavering confidence and a new instilled sense of responsibility. So with that being said, hello independence, hello college life, hello spring breaks in Cancun, and most importantly, hello world. Ready or not, here we come. Class of '05, it's time to thrive.
Singoni mamaba.
Nang singonya mamagiti baba.
From the day we arrive on the planet and blinking step into the sun, there's more to see than can never be seen, more to do than can never be done.
It's far too much to take in here, more to find that can never be found.
But the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky keeps great and small on the endless
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for our tremendous orchestra and magical singers. Good morning and welcome to Beverly Hills High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2005. As we begin, I would like to pay special tribute to the members of our teaching staff who are in the audience. On behalf of the entire school community, I thank them for their commitment to educating the young people and making a difference in their lives. We have a few of our staff and family leaving us. I'd like to recognize them at this time. We wish Dr. Judy Allen Mendez the best as she takes a position closer to home next year. We also wish a very special thank you and goodbye to Miss Dana Burke, who's leaving us after 9 years of excellent service. I'd also like to recognize someone who's been part of the staff and family for 35 years. You can find him still working right now in the crane above the audience, Dusty Stiles. Thank you, Dusty, for 35 years of excellent service to tens of thousands of students who have walked our hallways. It is now my honor to present our platform guests. With us this morning are members of the Board of Education, President Ms. Alyssa Roston, sure, Vice President Ms. Myra Lurie, and members Dr. Myra Demeter and Mr. John Millen. Also with us today is Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Jeff Hubbard, and Assistant Superintendents, Dr. Susan Liberati and Dr. Judy Ann Allen Mendez. We extend a warm welcome to all of you. Welcome also to the department chairs and counselors, class sponsors, and administrators on this platform. Please stand and be recognized for your outstanding efforts on behalf of the class of 2005. I would also like to extend my personal thanks to the individuals who coordinated this year's commencement. Ms. Dana Burke and Ms. Jane Wortman, thank you for doing such a tremendous job. Thank you also to Leanne Dominitz and Helene Harris for an outstanding and moving senior awards night. And special thanks to Ms. Tony Stacer for coordinating her first senior activities, tea, prom, grad night, senior breakfast, and helping make the final days of the class of 2005 wonderful. I extend my heartfelt thanks as well to the custodial, secretarial, maintenance, security, and gardening staffs. As always, your contributions to this event are greatly appreciated. And finally, a special thanks to Jim Fahey for his constant support and assistance throughout the year. A final thanks goes to three very special people in my life. One so special, he joined my life just 3 months ago. I want to thank my wonderful wife, Sharon, our beautiful daughter, Kirsten, and 3-month-old Sean. I love being the principal of Beverly Hills, and my wife, with all of her love and dedication, helps make it possible and continually helps to make me a better person. I want to take one moment before we begin handing out diplomas to these most deserving students behind me to address their parents. Last year in my graduation address, I quoted my father. Well, I went back to the same well of knowledge this year. When I had my first child, I discovered my dad suddenly got a lot smarter. Now that I've had my second, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but I'm finding in myself that my dad is twice as smart as I ever thought. Reflecting on being a father, my dad said to me, quote, You don't really complete your childhood until you live it one more time through the eyes of your own children. Having learned how precious my children are to me, I now fully appreciate how precious yours are to you. On behalf of our entire staff, congratulations on this very special day. Pardon my back for one moment as I address the Norman Nation one last time.
All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Class of '05, I want to thank you. You've inspired me. I've learned from you. I've grown from you. I'm humbled by you. You've made this a blue ribbon school. You've made it a California Distinguished School. And for the first time in 23 years in Beverly Hills history, you went back to grad night and made that a big success. One last question for you. And I want to echo what Jeff White said. It's not over. We know the tremendous things you've done the last 4 years. Now the question is, what kind of class will you become in the future? Will you stay in touch? Will you share memories? The classes in the 40s are very close. They meet all the time. Check out our website, www.bhhs63.org. That's a wonderful example for a class. The class of 63 has their own website, and they continue to share the experiences and the journeys of their lives. Stay in touch with each other. Share the rest of your wonderful lives together. We only have a few minutes left, Norman Nation. Congratulations. And now at last, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the entire Beverly Hills High School, I present to you the graduating class of 2005. Dr. Demeter, you are the representative of the governing board of this school district. The members of the class have fulfilled the requirements as prescribed by the state of California and the Board of Education. I recommend that they be granted diplomas of graduation.
Parents, distinguished guests, faculty, and graduates, it is a great honor to be able to share this special morning with you. As the proud parent of 2 Beverly High graduates, and with my son Guy among the graduates today, I have some experience with and observations about post-Beverly life that I would like to share with the graduates and their guests. Many of you will be leaving our community to pursue your educations. While you are adapting to life with 1 or 2 roommates in a postage stamp size room, your parents will be working out in their own personal fitness center, formerly known as your room. It is here they will recover from the shock of the first tuition bill, which is roughly equivalent to the price of their first home. Dorm life will bring challenges, and the comforts of home will attain new meaning. On your first visit home, you will gain a new appreciation for the simple pleasure of being the only one in the family bathroom. Multiple stalls, showers, and sinks will provide an interesting challenge for you as you learn to do your business at the same time as others are doing theirs. Your patience and creativity will be tested as you experiment with the laundry. Shall you mix or match? Should you separate the whites from the colors, or wash them together and wear pink underwear? Some choose to negate this area of dorm life completely and instead gallantly bring their dirty clothes back home each visit to be washed. Say goodbye to the beautiful four-wheel vehicles in which you now zip around town. The primary means of transportation on college campuses is walking. But all the walking you will be doing will not ward away the freshman 15. These famous pounds, which invade most freshman bodies, are not from the gourmet offerings in the college dining room. It is the result of the consumption of junk food and a four-letter beverage, not milk. And finally, you should be aware of several cardinal rules around which you should plan your program. Never take classes that start before noon. And never, never take classes on Friday. The weekend begins on Thursday. Yes, there are challenges ahead. Some will bring laughter, and some will be tears. I encourage you to explore and continue to discover yourselves, whether it is politics or sports, academics or the arts. Bring passion and perseverance to all you do, and you will succeed. Life brings unexpected opportunities and detours, and at Beverly, you have begun to develop the skills necessary to pursue your dreams and meet the challenges ahead. So graduates, thank your teachers, your parents, and your community for their constant encouragement, support, love, and compassion, for they have helped you become who you are today and who you will become tomorrow. Congratulations to our 2005 graduates and their supporters for helping them to reach this day and preparing them to move on. I wish you all the greatest success and encourage you to follow your dreams.
Thank you, Dr. Demeter. Now we will commence the roll call of graduates by our counseling staff. Members of the Board of Education will be awarding the diplomas.
Right here, that's fine. I am.
Tanaz
Samantha.
Nadine Elganian.
Samantha Valerie Abram.
Faraz Adalat Paju.
Kian Amadi.
Andrea Miriam Algrici.
Sarit Adut.
Yasmin Donna Elyazian.
Jordan Maxwell Adler.
Roe Menashe Eisenberg.
Jennifer Michelle Adut.
Yaz Rebecca Esagoff.
Borzu Afshar.
Shauna Michelle Ishagian.
Ronit Acox.
Nathaniel David Elisha.
Simon Aftalian.
Shima Ishagian.
Alexandria Marie Alexander.
Lisa Sarah Eskenazi.
Stephen Aaron Allison.
David Nori Fershadi.
Merav Mary Alcalay.
Daniela Colette Islamboli.
Jerome Alush.
Morgan Preston Farrington.
Josephine Victoria Amanpour.
Eden Fairmondfar.
Alan Jonathan Asil.
Donald Raymond Flugel.
Renee Anzaruth.
Netta Nora Farzan.
Zachary Martin Anderson.
Timothy Andrew Gagan.
Dahlia Amanpour.
Danielle Brooke Fishoff.
Sasan Arefi.
Ramton Galician.
Stephen Matthew Bapst.
Whitney Ann Fisk.
Doreen Arye.
Morris Nima Germazy.
Steve Kumar Baga.
Akia Noel Fletcher.
Amanda Ashuri.
Camellia Leila Gabai.
Neri Barias.
Justin Philip Goebbels.
Anita Ainichi.
Ilya Gerashin.
Joshua Brian Barth.
Brandon Albert Goff.
Andre Arakalov.
Nicole Elizabeth Garcia.
Michelle Azizi.
Jason Benjamin Goldman.
Iman Barzi.
Sitara Garamani.
Shirley Azizi.
Brian Goldstein.
Ethan Raphael Bosch.
Charlotte Gobari.
Liana Babich.
Kyle Wade Goldstein.
Brian Moshe Benzadik.
Lisa Sharon Goshani.
Davante Bahadur.
Jared Lorenzo Green.
David Joseph Block.
Jordan Danielle Good.
Emma Rebecca Berry.
Jonathan Todd Gromas.
William Warren Bryan Jr.
Joshua Adam Reitenstein.
Natasha Talia Benam.
Lacey Ann Griffin.
William Anthony Brown.
Joshua Schomer.
Orion Benartzi.
Chelsea Midori Grimes.
Corina Bridget Bendersky.
Nancy Guarneros.
Brandon Grant Burrows.
Bambang Panji Arikumuro.
Luigi Calabrese.
Lauren Esther Attar.
Shirley Bina.
Leora Malinek.
Lindsay Danielle Bonamolo.
Puya Banafshaha.
Osman Shakir.
Annabelle Davina Maman.
Tiffany Brianna Brown.
Melody Mataban.
Miles Joseph Canton.
Michael Ma.
Pianne Corinne Marie Burgos.
Lauren Miriam Mandel.
Alan Castillo.
Rachel Ashley Mandel.
Aida Halima Cadres.
Antoinetta Mangiacati.
Oscar Cedinho.
Marina Yuri Marinin.
Andrea Mihela Caratas.
Ishan Malik.
Richard Min Chang.
Doris Mashadian.
Asmara Gabrielle Carbado.
Shaheen Manshuri.
Yoon Sik Chang.
Shireen Matian.
James Chen.
Daniel Masachi.
Maya Kamiko Carmel.
Amanda Rose Matloff.
Joshua Chen.
Samantha Kim McNeely.
Melissa Castro.
Saman Manucheri.
Todd Chisholm.
Neusha Marania.
The Young Chan Cho.
Sarah Beth Miller.
Alessandra Christina Cerese.
Justin Matlub.
Daniel Choi.
Lemor Mojdehizad.
Shelley Chawla.
Melissa Deanne Moskovich.
Don O'Brien Choi.
Hangame Sadat Mosavi.
Danielle Nicole Chevius.
Fayaz Jalal Merchant.
Ernie Ike Choi.
Allison Karin Munzer.
Ara Cho.
Michael Benjamin Malayam.
Erdembelik Shulan Erdin.
Ariana Sean Murphy.
Sarah Choi.
Michael Moldovan.
Andrew Chung.
Dorin Natan.
Stuart Warren Kramer.
Arian Avraham More.
Andrea May Istrate.
Charlene Rachel Natan.
Jonathan Michael Halusim. Stephanie Catherine Ruth John.
Andrew Joseph Morris.
Suleiman Iban Idrisu.
Janti Rachel Navi.
Ravanis Annette Jordan.
Simon Neiman.
Jason Keith Jackson.
Desiree Neiman.
Sean Michael James.
Nicholas Myaskovsky.
Jason Kashan.
Michelle Sarah Neiman.
Catherine Ivari.
Pezram Nasi.
Unez Kabani.
Charlene Neiman.
Yoshina Kahan Kashi.
Omid Nasir.
Isaac Javaheri.
Chantal Simcha Nikorovesh.
Natalie Khalil Manesh.
Robert Nazarian.
Payman Kafri.
Martinique Tina Nitsani.
Anna Kolgatian.
Shaheen Kalimi Neiman.
Alexander Kaminsky.
Audrey Catherine Noltner.
Jasmine Sharona Koramian.
Anthony Omar Maderas.
Stephen Charles Kang Jr.
Tal Nelkin.
Chanel Tiffany Hubian.
Kendall Lee Nooner.
David Kashani.
Babak David Naderwood.
Christine Sujin Kim.
Jennifer Devora Norafshan.
Sam Katkovsky.
Peter Nguyen.
Hannah June Kim.
Amir Mail.
Susie Kim.
Candace Helen Hakamfar.
Dimitri Katzel.
Rustine Hajlu.
Ruth Kim.
Sherry Lillian Hale.
Max Eugene Kestenbaum.
Awit Hagos.
Leanne Kimia.
Michelle Rachel Halusam.
Meran Kanbabapur.
Benjamin Hakamfar.
Danielle Allison Klein.
Sheila Hannah Harunian.
Ralph Kogatian.
Daniel Matthew Halimi.
Marissa Rebecca Kleinman.
Sarah Audrey Harrison.
Faraz Michael Khorshidi.
Natasha Dina Halimi.
Julianne Kluft.
Michael Ethan Hankin.
Brian Kim.
Alona Hasid.
Monica Kohan Gadesh.
Man Song Han.
Natalie Crame.
Mio Evelyn Hayashi.
Jason Kohan.
Brandon Anthony Hans.
Kimberly Ryan Kraushar.
Brandy Jennifer Hearn.
Sean Lalezari.
Raymond Adrian Hay.
Chelsea Allen Ladd.
Shiva Hedvat.
Felix Tom Kim.
Alex Heim.
Sharzad Lalezari.
Tiffany Hofstetter.
Samuel Hyun Kim.
Robert Warren Horn II.
Zoe Zane Langer.
Danelle Patrice Hogan.
Danko Krajnek.
Ivan Yihang Huang.
Erica Shanae Laurent.
Christina Danielle Hutnian.
Sean Matthew Kramer.
Jacob Sharuz Akovat.
Haley Elizabeth Lemoyne.
Lale Haverim.
Daniel Lavi.
Manching Jimmy Oyang.
Carolyn A. Lee.
Kayvon Pajuhan.
Christine Lee.
Sora Huang.
Simon Sulzberger Lax.
Jae Sung Park.
Christine Yoon Lee.
Charnel Nicole Pena Odom.
Brandon Michael Lipton.
Peter Park.
Jin Lee.
Susan Park.
Sona Lee. David Lee.
Richard Sang June Park.
Janelle Brand Leifer.
Karina Nicole Pariski.
Amanda Candace Leiter.
Zachary Reed Paris.
Kyun Lee.
Rampton Jack Pardielli.
Gabrielle Elsa Levac.
Heather Grace Etta Lee Pasternak.
Alexandra Levion.
David Pashai.
Jason Isidore Levine.
Natalie Perian.
Edna Levion.
Spencer Bartholomew Payson.
Jonathan Charles Levin.
Chelsea Price.
Natalie Leah Levy.
Christopher Harvell Pierce.
Elad Lieb.
Rosalind Robian.
Anna Valayevna Litoskaya.
Jonathan Abraham Poldar.
Daniel Boris Lifshitz.
Roxana Rebecca Radnia.
Francis Michelle Lopez.
Andrew David Raffison.
Evan Lenz Rosenblatt.
Tiffany Layla Radnia.
Nina Sahim.
Jonathan Raman.
Stephen Ferrer Sabokor.
Donna Rahimian.
Maria Rose Salas Dimeo.
Marcus Attilio Regolo.
Daniel Michael Samadi.
Sharon Ramanfard.
Sarah Mary Samandari.
Kevin Michael Rivers.
Ben Hur Sameach.
Anita Rashtian.
Gabriela Sameach.
Alex Nathan Rosenblum.
Zachary Trostler Schwarzkopf.
Courtney Carmen Renfro.
Lindsay Nicole Sands.
Benji Panayoti Rosenfeld.
Justin Rafael Sharaf.
Yasi Rehani.
Caroline Sayani.
Daniel Joseph Ross.
Jonathan Shuhed.
Denise Deborah Rehani.
Ramona Sadiq Hassani.
Julian Rothstein.
Pedram Sedation.
Blake Gabriella Robin.
Talia Siegel.
Sean Daniel Rudis.
Emilia Rachel Shaya.
Michelle Vicky Roshanzamir.
Jeremy Alain Siegel.
Okay, this is the true last here. Sergey Serhiovich Rylacek.
Natalie Shadgu.
Zoe Beth Rudnick.
Daniel Shakibhu.
Stephen James Dabady.
Ryan Eli Simhai.
Michael Sean Danishpur.
Sepide Shafagiha.
Jensine Dangerville.
Melody Shakibhu.
Daniel Dangor.
Ashkan Sobe.
Sean Abraham Dampur.
Stacy Esther Shakibhu.
Isabel Pari Danilian.
Tanya Shalom.
Adriel Darvish.
Brandon David Soleimani.
Brittany Elizabeth Darwell.
Yas Shayan.
Jonathan David. Hila.
Erica Amanda Shirin.
Hila Davidi.
Daniel Adir Susana.
Gabrielle Davapur.
Renee Celia Shainin.
Enbal Dayan.
Neta Shemtov.
Valerie Ding.
John Daniel Spector.
Calvin Alvin Duke Jr.
Jade Ashley Sherman.
Kunchak Dolma.
Samuel Nathan Steinberg.
Alex Edmund Duckworth.
Jody Beth Siegel.
Jessica Blair Herman.
Delilah Pearl Simhai.
Ralph Joseph Della Paz.
Brian Robert Stevenson.
Margot Sarah Horowitz.
Whitney N. Sims.
Alexander Halimi.
Matthias Stoffenmacher.
Amy Lisa Mendelson.
Rachel N. Skura.
Daniel Andrew Lockman.
Sinicia Simone Smith.
Pamela Argumento.
Stephen Adam Strauss.
Rafael Morea Gear Merrim.
Bahar Sodefai.
Tompkin. Sasha Tompkin.
Azin Soleimani.
Michael Mashuras.
Raymond Kim Su.
Hannah Chang.
Daniela Songson.
Diane Crame.
Sarah Sorkin.
John Cacciotti.
Maggie Samantha Stone.
Roslyn Voorhees Dean.
Jacqueline Florence Sager.
Sabrina Kessler.
Amir Adam Talasason.
Guy Ayres Demeter.
Debbie Tehran Farr.
Gianni Kim.
David Nuril Tehrani.
Sarah Kim.
Jessica Lynn Thomas.
Farnaz Farmini.
Erin Michelle Thorpe.
Amanda Jasmine Creightonberg Tasker.
Matthew Shakriar Termichi.
Nina Alexandra Loffer.
Karen Rebecca Tobias.
Oshri Laron Hakak.
Tessa Chan Tran.
Vivian Hannah Lee.
Oren Joshua Tavet.
Chohee Kelly Kim.
Emma Margaret Trank.
Michelle Song Lim.
Karina Tregoob.
Jared Elliott Linder.
Yehoshua Solomon Temori.
Casey Leela Rice.
Danielle Suzanne Tweed.
Maximilian Alexander Rosenblum.
Alexander Frederick Toll.
Aaron Lee Schaefer.
Eloise Chloe Van Egan.
Joshua Yehudu Dove Siegel.
Leonie Dunn Vernasal.
Tanya Shakuri.
Nestor Torres Jr.
Sweet. Jonathan Han Sui.
Romina Vosuziazad.
Nyon Shin.
Leslie Michelle Walker.
James Lee Watt.
Clayton Daniel Trussell.
Reza Schwartzman.
Angeline Liu Wang.
Ha Lim Yo.
Sing Sing Wong.
Mir Ri Song.
Thomas Watanapan.
Yolin Sung.
Laura Wee.
Jonik Lee Thompson.
Jenny Kate Winkle.
Jazz Gabrielle Kalner.
Megan Rachel Whalen.
Luke Aaron Davis.
Davon Holly Wright.
Felicia Preston.
Alexander Elliott Wolf.
Shin Young Earl Kang Jr.
Aviana Amara Williams.
Don Shamu Ruber.
Leslie Monique Wheels.
Amanda Jane Brittany Ellenek.
David Barkley Weiland.
Ronit Bassa.
ID Wolstein.
Asia Cato George.
Matthew Wishengrad.
Nina Balor.
Cora Jackson Wright.
Anna Lisa Buckberg.
Evan Lauren Weber.
Mark Nathan Gordon.
Michelle Yang.
Tara Elizabeth Burrows.
Philip Faryar Yadagari.
Rachel Ann Du Bois.
Roxana Yashushafar.
David Winston Meisner.
Andrew Yagubzadeh.
Ayelet Verstenberg.
Jenny Yu.
Jessica Aviva Fruzen.
Justin Benjamin Yamini.
Andrew Walter Platt.
Tiffany Ling Yu.
Melody Elise Garbell.
Yang Yang.
Diana Rivas Hamar.
Lauren Yum.
Alana Pauline Lefkowitz.
Jason Emil Yaselli.
Young Yushin Rao.
Nastaran Vanessa Zakur.
Megan Marissa Polaris.
Eugene Yee.
Jacqueline Shoshana Rafi.
Sabrina Stolen Zakutinsky.
Dina Sahim.
Daniel Dajun Ying.
Damian Kim Sachian.
Rael Marie Zereun.
Ashley Schneiderman.
Naveed Ezra Zadeh.
Susan Bay.
Bessie Zhu.
Jeffrey Newman White.
Cyrus Unesi.
Tiffany Nicole Appel.
Annie Sung Hee Kim. Giovanna Marie Fisher.
Open your books. Open your books. Hang the books.
Good morning. My name is Giovanna Fisher, and it is my honor to represent the Beverly Hills High School class of 2005 as the senior class president. From our first day of school at Beverly, time has been such an important concept to us, as important as each grain of sand in an hourglass. Term papers, AP fees, and of course, who could forget those college application deadlines? Now, as I stand here on stage, for the first time in 4 years, there is no deadline to meet. We are at the moment we have worked so hard to reach, the moment the time would come for us to depart, to say goodbye. However, we can only remain in this moment for so long. As we go off to college, travel abroad, or whatever we choose to do after we leave Beverly today, the idea of time will forever remain present. Just as the last grain of sand has fallen, the hourglass is only to be turned over again, approaching the next deadline in our lives, whatever that may be. Until then, let us savor the single moment where time really is of no significance. No last-minute studying for APs, biting our nails, waiting for our teachers to post our semester grades, or wondering when our graduation ceremony will finally be over. Seniors, we have 0 days of school left. Please rise to join us in singing the Alma Mater. Thank you.